What's up, boys, girls, and everything between? It is Raptor Pat, and I just had to turn my microphone on. Now let's see. What are we doing today? So, what should I talk about today? What's going on? There was a shooting at a mall right by my fucking house yesterday, so that's fan-fucking-tastic. I mean that very, what's the word? Facetiously. So I just want to give a shout out real quick to the families of those who were injured at Fashion Place Mall in a suburb of Salt Lake City. I'm just going to be serious here for a moment. I really hope that everyone's okay. Last thing that I heard, they were in the two who were shot at the mall were in the hospital, and they had not passed away yet. If that information is incorrect here in the next little while, that's okay. I'll own up to that, and I'll fix it in a later episode. But I really would like to express some condolences. I mean, I'm not famous. Nobody's really watching my channel, which is fine. But if people watch this later on, I would like them to know that my heart goes out to those people. This is my home state. This is my home territory. I went to school nearby to that mall. I live very nearby. I saw a lot of the aftermath of police officers closing down intersections. And as anyone knows, as being a leftist, I'm not the biggest fan of cops in a general sense. But I respect them overall. There's some nasty things out there, and there's nasty people. And these guys are just trying to do their best to keep people safe. Now, mind you, I am in Utah. So anyone that's like, oh yeah, police brutality, Utah's not the place for that. Oh, crying out loud. Really? Ugh. I got nobody nearby. Nobody. He's just shooting my shit up. What a bollocks motherfucker. Anyway. Yeah, have fun with that, bitch tits, motherfucker. But going back to the serious topic, it really is kind of close to me, geographically and just by my history, my upbringing, very close to where I'm from. So that's a little bit uncomfortable, you know? And it's interesting that people in Utah have largely not had to deal with such things. Utah, I mean, it's a safe spot. Utah is safe as shit. If you want to move somewhere where there's not really much gang violence, Utah would be that place. Utah is a safe, comfortable little bubble. Oh, for crying out loud. It's just, Oh, God! Would you go away? Yeah, Utah is generally a very safe fucking place. People in Utah are like, oh yeah, no, the ghetto part of Salt Lake. Oh, it's Utah. God, there's no gangs worth mentioning. Pretend like you're in South Central LA. You're not, bro. You're in SLC. 801 forever, man. If you don't get that, don't worry about it. But you got like SLC Punk. I don't know. World's an interesting place, and Salt Lake has its goofy, weird shit that a lot of people don't get. That's less than fantastic. Oh, for crying out loud, attack! Do your thing! Ugh. Bunch of losers. Yeah, SLC. Man. I don't think a lot of other people in the rest of the country, or the world especially, don't really think too much of Salt Lake. Like, it's not a famous town, but man, Salt Lake's got some weird shit going on. There's interesting debates, and I would say that most people that I know from the Salt Lake area are pretty reasonable people. Like, we're not crazy. Mormons are a little weird. I was raised Mormon, so I understand the religion. I know what they do. I know what they believe. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of a strange religion, if truth be told. It's different, and the culture behind it is absolutely out of its goddamn mind. Utah culture is weird. But anyway, I don't know. Should we talk about something like a little bit more fun? I don't know. What do people want me to talk about? I know about a lot of weird shit. Like, I'm trivia master type guy. I'm like, hey, I know exactly when the city of Constantinople fell. Like, what the hell? Why would I know that? Why should I know that? Does it really aid me? No. Then why do I care? Why does it matter? But I do. So, I've been reading this interesting book. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode, about the Psalms. And one of the things I really like about the Book of Psalms and the Bible is that it's so human. It's so real as the types of things that a human would feel about God. What would a human feel about God? What are the, oh, for crying out loud. Did you not even give yourselves any reapers before you did that? Are you guys lunatics? Okay, whatever. What the fuck? They brought reapers and a carrier to my base. With no plan, I guess. He doesn't even have any. He has no reavers. What are you planning? He has no scarabs for his reaver. What are you planning to do? You have no other attacks besides that. If you don't have any scarabs, you don't fight a battle. And he brought in a carrier for no apparent reason. With no little flyer dudesies coming out of the carrier. What the fuck are you doing, computer? You guys are gone mad. Can I just hang out here and I'll eventually win? Because you guys are idiots? What the? You have nothing. You have no offensive or defensive capabilities. None of this makes sense. What the hell is going on? I don't care. Anyway, but like, the Psalms add a very interesting dynamic to the world itself. There are many poetic devices used in Oh, fuck off. Oh, he actually has frickin' what are they called? Interceptors. Good. Finally. But anyway, there's like something you realize as you get older. Now I'm pushing 30. You know, there's some things that you realize that other people have gone through. People have experienced the pain and the confusion and the distrust. Oh, for sake. That you experience. There are things that you're going to be afraid of or unsure of in your life. And these are the reasons why the Psalms are so important to the Bible. They are songs and poems from the heart of someone who wanted to express something. Who wanted to honor the God that he worshipped in some way, even in his limited human capacity. Ugh. Gotta fight these guys. But you gotta realize that there has to be an element of humanity in anything that we do as a species. Or else we're lost. We don't matter. Our culture is empty and superficial and based on consumerism. We're better than this as a species. You know, in a great amount of essence, we have culture and understanding and cooperation and civilization for a reason. And a lot of people don't recognize those beautiful aspects of what it is to be human. We're bonkers. We do a lot of weird shit. Humans are absolutely insane. And yet there is a certain beauty to us as a species. So it's just interesting to read poetry, understand that the world gets you. There are other people out there who truly understand what it means to be human. Your thoughts, your fears, your anxieties, why you feel the way that you do. Other people have been through it. And maybe they can speak to you through their works, through their art, their poetry, their songs. Who knows? I just think it's a little wonderful in its own way. Anyway, I think that's probably about it for our day, but you all have a great afternoon, at least it's afternoon for me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.